Good morning, everyone. I'm Giorgia Galvini, a member of area Ridef associations, and I represent a Milan municipality. Just a short introduction about area Ridef is a no-profit organization of professionals in renewable energy, energy efficiency, and sustainable sector. Our business network is present all over the world. Before I speak of the specific case of Milano, I would like to do a general introduction of smart city concept, because smart city could be all and anything. There isn't a wide accepted single concept for smart city, both in academic and corporate and government sector. But each politician have to know properly what's mean for them city, otherwise they will not be able to create an integrated ecosystem and a current development. I would like just to focus a few main issues in the process of construction of smart city. So, establish an efficient urban management system. Equip India citizens with a comprehensive monitoring and evaluation platform for measuring the performance of projects and plans. Better data availability and analytics platform with the help of technology to continuous track change in city-level indicator could be a large step forward into improving the performance of urban sector programs. So it would be better to encourage and sustain open data and an open source project. Building an adequate capacity of urban instruction and local governments. The technology demand of its application in cities and development fast pace, and this is general additional requirement for adequate train and capacities building in the ULs across urban sector. At the same time, technology application itself can sustain enhance the capacity of ULs by bridging gaps in knowledge and skills. Future, there is scope for enhancing the efficiency for institutions that will enable to deliver legitimate and future the agenda of good governance. Before the relationship between government and technology, there is the relationship between governance itself. The duty that we have to brave is very hard, and we have to hit with all of our energy. Our efforts are not just material, but also moral. For this reason, we will say just a few words about a problem that maybe we have in common and really reduce the institutional quality of Italy as all the countries affected by corruption problem. In 2015, the European Commission has published a relationship about corruption, whereas established as 16 billion euros the cost of Italian corruption. Obviously, the graphic shows the corruption reduced the percent of GDP invested in public health expenditure, but it could show you a lot of different graphics which point out several negative, both for the public and the private sector. So we have to be careful that the corruption will not affect these huge smart city missions. Achieve the decentralization agenda. Future the decentralization agenda as intended by the 17th Constitutional Amendment Act needs creation and enable condition. This includes the creation of a platform for citizen engagement in identification, planning, and implementing cities-level program and project. A smart city must address this not by only applied technology, but also adequate alternative institutionalization decision-making process. The decentralization have to take place not just in the material area, but also in the material field, building a renewable energy supply infrastructure and create an environmentally sustainable community in a resilient ecosystem with a food sovereignty. I have seen the government foundation of smart city mission is not unlimited, so you should make a choice between a decentralization development or the development of skyscraper. Minimize the conflict in the urban environmental. A holistic decision support platform will allow cities to be treated as space and as a system of space while minimizing conflict. Otherwise, ad hoc decision-making creates an increasing conflict in the urban space, pretending to aspects such as land acquisition energy demand, availability of energy resources such as water. Each cities have to adopt their current framework for ensure compatibility among sector policies, plans and regulation, and to create an essential link between project identification, monitoring and evaluation of project performance. In a big city with a high rate of development, growth the management conflict is not an easy task. To reduce the demographic growth played an essential factor in order to reduce urban environmental conflict and take advantage from your demographic bone of your favorable age structure. In this project, the woman empowerment plays a strategic role, so the politicians should support and encourage in order to minimize the conflict of urban population. So, creating enable conditions for inclusive and equitable urbanization. Gaps in income, opportunity, and quality of life standards need to be addressed through a better access to infrastructure, facility, and information. I am also here to represent the municipality of Milano, and about this topic I will speak a little bit of a Milano case study of social innovation ecosystem and sharing city. So, the vision of Milano's smart city strategy is connection between citizens and the city, resident participation and sharing economy. Connection by means of transport through the energy and information infrastructure in order to make Milan to tailor-made projects for